Good morning, everyone.
Morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good day and continue to have a good day. So at Motitech, we are adamant that every human being, regardless of physical activity, function, deserves the same opportunities in life. And with that in mind, I'd like to introduce you to a friend of ours called Sylvia. Now, Sylvia is 96. She lives in a fantastic, outstanding care home up in Manchester, and she would just like to share a few words.
I cycle twice a week, but if I can nick in for an extra one, I will do. I'm 96 years old. When you get to my age, which please God I hope you do, it's excellent to be able to exercise. So being given the opportunity of going on a bike and feeling, well, maybe I feel a bit younger today. My favourite place, Tel Aviv. I mean, how many people can sit here when it's raining outside, be in Israel? Not many. You feel as though you're actually in that place. So if I hadn't been to Italy, or if I hadn't been to this place, I could choose it and then feel, oh my goodness, when I see my family tonight, I'll be able to say, guess where I've been today? I've been to Italy. Let's put it this way, it makes you dream a little bit. I really can't give you any way at all that I can say that I don't enjoy it. It's just, I feel alive. I'm going to put it that way.
That's Sylvia, everybody. Isn't she amazing? So we find that many age-related conditions are not actually due to the aging process itself, but are due to inactivity, and that's kind of why we're here today. So back in 2012, in the city of Bergen in Norway, the local authorities out there recognised this, and through a project that was designed to help older people and people with dementia to be more physically active, basically Motitech and Motiview were born. So Motiview now is a video library. We currently have 1,700 motivational videos from 38 countries across the world. We're in 400 establishments. We have 200 videos from the UK alone. This is growing by between 300 to 500 videos every year. And essentially, when everyone signs up with us, when anyone joins us, they get to design their own custom video, whether it be for a particular locality around a care home, say, or an establishment, or even for a particular resident or person, we can tailor those videos to them. Just to share a couple of stories with you, we have we had an unfortunate young lady who had quite advanced dementia, and one day she stood up from her chair, fell over and broke her hip. Now she went into hospital, got treated, came back, was in her same chair. A few days later, forgot what she had done, stood up, fell over and broke her other hip. So she was unfortunately in hospital being poked and prodded around, and she just said, no, she was confused, probably in quite a lot of pain. So she just said, stop, I don't want to go through this anymore. And so the doctors popped her into a wheelchair, sent her back to her care home and said, unfortunately, this is probably going to be it for the duration now. But what the wonderful staff at her care home did, actually popped her onto the machine, put motivational videos on of where she grew up, places that she recognised, and the bike that we recommend has actually got an auxiliary motor which takes the legs into motion. So although she was exercising, she didn't quite know she was exercising. She was watching the videos, completely immersed with what was on the screen, and actually 6 months later, she's actually walking around completely unaided. So when asking if older people still have any fighting spirit, we have a brilliant story from one of our care homes down in Somerset. There's a gentleman called Bob who absolutely loves cycling. He gets up at 6 o'clock every morning, cycles away, has his breakfast to refuel, then actually does another cycling session. So his motivation is to be top of the leaderboards all the time. He wants to cycle the furthest. He wears yellow jerseys around his home just to rub it in to all his friends. He's a fantastic fella. And one week, one of his friends called Brian actually beat him. He went further than him for the distances on the cycling. And the staff at the care home said, "Bob, what are you going to do? Brian's beating you this week." He said, "Well, if I have to, I'll break his legs." And on that note, I'll hand you over to Jan.
Okay, thank you, Matt. So I'm Norwegian, so if I pronounce the words wrong, you can laugh, but wait until I'm finished, okay? Thank you. I'm going to talk about the Road Worlds for Seniors. Everyone participating has this hat. It's a bike hat, right? Road Worlds for Seniors. It's a funny hat, but it's a great hat. It creates communities. In 2017, the city of Bergen, my hometown, arranged the UCI Road World Championship for professionals. And we thought we should have to do something for the elderly as well, the older people living in care home and adult daycare centers. So we created Road Worlds for Seniors. Quite fun, yeah. Have a design bureau draw this up for us, and was quite pleased with ourselves. And we also get taken into the public health campaign of the UCI in Bergen 2017. The competition was a tremendous success. It was a much more success than we ever thought it would be. We had 1,100 participants cycling from 5 countries, and they cycled really a lot of distance. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that, but I'm mostly going to show you videos because it's them who talks here today. It's not me. I'm just going to say, in UK here, we got supported by the Department for Sports. They funded £250,000, so we can make equipment available for 50 care facilities in England to join this campaign this year. But first, some of you were here last year as well, and then we show you this. Now we're in the middle of the campaign. We're in the middle of the championship. We start the 2nd of September, and we ended the 27th of September. This was last year, 2018, 2,500 participants, 122 teams from 6 countries. And I put this globe in, and I thought, okay, if we can go one round around the world, it would be great. But we actually covered more than that, 52,000 kilometers. And keep in mind, these are residents and care home and adult daycare centers. So 2019 then, we have over 4,200 participants, 200 teams from 7 countries. We have Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Iceland, UK, Australia, and Canada competing as we speak. The competition lasts for 25 days. And how long can we do it this year? I just checked on my cell phone now, and they did over 52,000 kilometers already. So it's great.
Have you seen the wording on the front of your T-shirt?
No.
Pedal on, man, pedal on. Just going over a rocky stream or something at the moment.
Expect you had nose
Here we go.
Oh, it's a great country for flowers.
That's inherent.
You nearly got it, Richard. Huh? You've got 3 minutes left.
Oh.
You've got 9 minutes left.
Oh,
So you've got time to catch up, Richard.
have I? Oh, well, see if I can get it going again. Where was it we were yesterday? I can't recall all these places we've visited in the last few days. You know.
I reckon this
I'm not looking for distance. I'm looking for exercise on that knee.
And is it working?
no, it's broken.
Well, slightly. There's been some slight improvement.
Good. Oh, have you finished? You've done?
Yes.
Yeah, is that 30 minutes? Well done. Really good work. That's all great for our competition, isn't it?
This was Charles and Richard from Sunrise of Winchester. I sent my photographer there Monday to check in on them, because the spirit here, you see, they chat with each other. And in many care homes, they have several bikes, so we have up to 10 people sitting there waiting for them to ride. And here's my favorite picture. This is from Norway. See the queue? It's a great picture. And when we did the 2017 version, our first version, we had this slogan. We turn older people and people with dementia into dedicated athletes. It was like, yeah, but we really did. And we recreated it in 2018. We're going to meet some more competitors.
I've seen cycling make a difference to the lives of older people. It's not just the physical outcomes, it's much more than that. What I've found absolutely fantastic is the videos and the sceneries that people can engage with and the music that's playing. So there's multi-sensory elements to it that will help anybody engage and generate some benefit.
Last year we came 13th and the atmosphere was amazing. The residents wore t-shirts and caps and got into the spirit of it. It's one of the best things we've ever done. It's amazing.
I was 100 in November, so I'm 100 and a half. I think it's a damn good idea. It's exercise and it's good for you. You know, otherwise what would people do? You know, they don't go out walking so much, but when they sit on here and get exercise, it makes it more interesting. And then, of course, you've got the scenery and they can set it to whatever part of the world you want, you know, and it's really nice.
We're really passionate about everybody having the opportunity to be physically active across all stages of their lives, and we saw working with Motitech as being a really innovative way of doing that, and particularly the road walls for seniors. We're really early in understanding the benefits of the Motitech project in cycling, but already we're kind of seeing results where people are more physically active, they've got better mental well-being as a result, and that's transformative. So we hope that that can drive a long-term behaviour change and people generally feeling better and being more active going forward.
The competition was created to set focus on physical activity among older people and people with dementia. It's the social aspect of it, as I told you. Here are some pictures from the kickoff events around. And as you can see, the joy, the enthusiasm, and that's what we really want to create. We want to create a community. And this competition, the Road World for Seniors, lasts 1 month each year, is happening. It should be happening. But for some of the competitors, this is really, really, really great things too. They can really achieve something, and that's the World Cup title, or the World Champion title, sorry. So, I haven't told you yet, but we crown champions, male champion, female champion, and team champion, in terms of kilometers they're cycled. So we measure the kilometers they cycle each day, and at the end, we crown the champion. And last year, some more pictures. They celebrate champagne, canapes. You see, it's great. Kickoff in Norway. Should be like that every day. Here is Normand Coté. He's a Canadian guy. He was defending champion for male last year. We took a chat with him this year. He's 84 years old.
You are the world champion in Road Worlds for Seniors. You did a great competition last year. What is your goal for this year's competition?
My goal is to do as much as I can, when I can.
And that means that you will...
Let's say I have a bad back and a bad leg. So from day to day, or sometime from minutes to minutes, I don't know what's gonna happen when I walk. So I try my best. I don't have any goals, but to do the best I can.
Okay. Normand Coté, former marathon runner, 84 years old. Yesterday afternoon, he had covered the distance of 2,355 kilometers from the 2nd of September. That's an average of 147 kilometers every day, or 91 miles, if you like.
With a bad back.
With a bad back, and yeah. So this was I was like, okay. My boss is working in Canada at the moment, so I phoned him and said, should you please check in with this Norman Coté guy? Because this is too good to be true. And he did. He sent me some short videos. He actually do 2 sessions each day for over 2 hours. Each day. Yeah. And he really want to defend the title, you see? Turning older people or people with dementia into dedicated athletes. That's what it's about for him and for so many others as well. So that's the sports element in it. And we talked about the social elements in it as well. For us, both parts are important. The main thing was to create focus on the physical activity and create an arena. It could be joy and happiness and personal triumph and so on. But for these guys at the top, it's real business. So we have to take care of them as well. We're a Norwegian company, so we called the Prime Minister of Norway because she are familiar with our systems, and she gave the participant a greetings. I'm going to show you the greeting.
They're all cyclists who will be participating in Road Worlds for Seniors. Last year's competition became a huge happening for more than 2,500 cyclists in care homes and adult day care centers around the world. Over 52,000 kilometers was covered in 4 weeks, which is nothing less than impressive. This year there are even more participants from even more countries. Some are cycling to become world champions, others to be part of the greater community that the Road Worlds for Seniors creates. It will be exciting to see how far you all can ride together this year. And I wish all of you, participants and support teams, good luck in the championship.
When we show this at care homes and adult daycare centers, you see the old ladies. It's the Prime Minister speaking to them. It's great. It's really great. So at the end of the competition, in the 27th of September, everyone gets a medal. And this is probably, for many, the first medal ever that they have achieved. And this is they got it with their lives, I can tell. And they call their grandchildren to say, I have to come visit me. Granny has been a part of Road Worlds for Seniors. Got a medal. Come and see me. This is great. And when we hand out these, they're crying. They're actually crying. It's a great moment. So, I'm not going to say much more, only that we are very proud that we are supported by the British Cycling Sport England, Care England, and CF. You meet us outside here all day long. So, thanks for now.